Okay, I was just gonna kind of go over this syllabus in this video. We're probably gonna do this in class too, but I do have at least one student joining us online. So graphic design 350, graphic design 2, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9:15, Cowan Hall, room 112. 3 credit hours. There's my phone number. Text me if you need anything. That's the fastest way to get a hold of me. Typically, if you email me like on the weekend, I might not get back to you till Monday. Or even like Friday, after 5 or something, like after about 5 or 6 p.m. at night, I stop checking my email, but I might catch a text. Just don't text me after 9 p.m. If possible, and then leave your name in the text, like give me your name, because sometimes I don't have your name in my phone. So here's a course description. Graph Design 350 will be an in-depth dive into the skills, techniques, software, and design principles used by graphic designers today. We're going to be covering design principles and techniques in lecture and readings from the book, and we're going to be critiquing. You're going to learn how to set up documents, design multi-page print materials, and also design print materials of various formats and sizes using Adobe's main page layout program, which is InDesign. So this is going to be a pretty intensive InDesign course. So we have one course that's very intensive in Illustrator. We have one course that's intensive in InDesign. And then we have a couple of courses that are more, multi-prong. But this one's definitely going to be focusing on InDesign and multi-page print materials. So you're going to learn how to get document files ready for print, obviously. Which files do you need to print from? Those kinds of things you're going to learn. And then with the skills learned from this course, students should be able to construct layouts in InDesign and use Photoshop and Illustrator to support designs in InDesign. So it's not like we're not going to be using Photoshop or Illustrator at all in this course. Like we're still going to be using them, but they're just going to be used to support our designs in InDesign. So you're still going to go into Photoshop and edit your photos. You're still going to go into Illustrator and create, illustrations if you want to use that in your layout within InDesign. You just need to do a file place within InDesign to bring those files in out of either Illustrator or Photoshop. So required course materials, your book, Graphic Design School, the Principles and Practices of Graphic Design. Joel's classes go over these. Even the 231 with me, the beginning class goes over some of these principles, but it's always good to go over them again. And there might be even some things in this book that neither Joel or I have gone over. So it's good for you to keep this book, like just keep it on your shelf and you can refer to it if necessary. Strongly suggested materials, a sketchbook with no rules on the pages, a personal computer, obviously an internet connection, and then a subscription to the Adobe products. So this is an upper division course, Graphic Design 350. And definitely now that we're kind of further along in the course, you're probably not a freshman anymore, obviously, maybe a sophomore or junior at this stage. It's a good idea to get a computer and the Adobe products so that you can work on the stuff at home. We're only going to be meeting for a little over an hour, so 2.5 hours a week. So that's not very long to get projects done. So you're going to have to be working outside of class time for sure. The library has computers that, they have extended hours. You might want to check their website, but they're open later than the lab in Cowan Hall is. But Cowan Hall lab should be available to you Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if it's not open, just go to Deborah. She's down the hall, Cowan Hall. So anyway, we're going to be meeting in Cowan Hall, room 112, like I said, Tuesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9:15. So grades will be based on the following. So quizzes, discussions, assignments, lessons, those kinds of things, all together equal out 30% of your grade. Attendance is 10% of your grade. This could change if COVID, if the Delta variant ends up forcing us to go online, which I hope it doesn't, but the event poster project, that's 10%. We're going to start off kind of slow with an event poster. We've done one before in 231, but we're going to do another one. It's always good to practice. You can always learn more. And then we're going to do a magazine spread on your favorite artist, either, musical artist or visual artist. That's 10%. And we're going to do a brochure project on your favorite artist as well. And those two projects need to match stylistically, just so that you can kind of get the concept down of using the same look and feel across different formatted print materials. So these need to be very similar in look and feel. So we're going to do a brochure on that favorite artist, and then a book cover project, and then a booklet project. And I'm kind of thinking these will be very similar in look and feel as well. Booklets don't have book spines, so you'd have to adjust your book cover project to fit the booklet, but we can definitely take care of that. And then this is the course schedule, week 1 through week 16. We're going to be doing a lot of lessons, follow along lessons, either video or you might have to read and follow along. It depends on, the week. But it has a rough outline of how we're going to be handling, the projects and how long we have to spend on the project. The event poster, we're kind of not spending a ton of time on it. Basically, we get 2 weeks on that one. And then, you're going to be reading the chapter and taking the quizzes at home from the book. So that's going to be kind of like homework. We're going to be doing critiques. The magazine spread, you're going to get a little bit more time on. The brochure, you're going to get a little bit more time on. Book cover project, a little bit faster. And then the booklet, you get a little bit more time on. So grading scale here. Student responsibilities. So you need to check Brightspace daily. You need to read the announcements. Read the tasks outlined in the modules, week 1 through week 16. I use Brightspace pretty heavily. So you're going to need to check those areas in Brightspace. Show up to class, obviously. Be engaged and try not to fall behind. So when you come to class, be engaged. I know it's early in the morning, but just bring some coffee, wake up, go to bed earlier if you are having a hard time engaging in class. Try not to fall behind because it's difficult to catch up once you've fallen behind. It is your responsibility to ask questions if you're confused about something. So late work, they're accepted, but you're going to be cut down a letter grade for being tardy. And then every week that passes, you'll drop another letter grade. And one of the things about it, I just want you guys to know, it's just really difficult for me to go in and grade. And if people don't have all their work in, it's just hard for me because I have to kind of remind everybody to get their stuff in. And it's just so much more straightforward if I can just go in and everything is turned in on time and I can just get everything graded at the same time. Attendance, obviously, twice weekly meetings. If you miss over 5 classes, you will get a 0 for your attendance grade, which is 10% of your overall grade. Except for those that set up special arrangements with me before the start of class. If necessary, you can request a WebEx or Zoom meeting with me. You just need to shoot me an email and we can set up a time, or we can talk on the phone. And then this is just the academic integrity misconduct, accessibility statement, tutoring, Brightspace technical support information. I don't have anything about COVID in here because it's constantly changing. You're just going to have to refer to the university policy on COVID to know what to do there. But anyway, talk to you later.